The Texans just lost their 11th game of the season, falling to 4-11 with one game left in this season. They lost 34-6. I mean, what else did you expect? I mean, this is simply putting it in simple ways. The Steelers starters are way better than the Texans backups. That's really what it comes down to, because I mean, injuries, like, and I know people say injuries, you can't use injuries as an excuse. How could you not use injuries as an excuse? I mean, you got your third string quarterback, you got a rookie left tackle starting, which is probably at this point your fourth string left tackle. You got your backup center, a backup right guard who was a practice squatter a couple weeks ago. You got a third string tight end in there. Your whole D line is full of backups. One of your outside linebacker spots full of backups. Yeah, you just can't win like that. Like, seriously, it's impossible to win like that. No team would be able to win with the injuries the Texans have faced. But I mean, I thought Alfred Blue had a pretty good game. I thought Zach Cunningham was all over the field. A couple weeks ago, people were trying to tell me Zach Cunningham wasn't that good. Boom, Zach Cunningham proves you wrong. The guy was everywhere, doing everything. He was sideline to sideline, making seemed like every single play. And something he struggled early on in the season was coverage, and today he was doing really well in coverage. So good for Zach Cunningham. I guess the game is finally slowing down a bit for him. Maybe next season he'll be a dominant force next to McKinney, because fuck Brian Cushing. Anyways, secondary it's a secondary. What do you expect from the secondary? Just mediocre play. Jonathan Joseph, I mean, before these past few games, I thought maybe there was still some hope for him to stick around, maybe as a number 2 corner instead of the number 1 corner. But after today, he's a lost cause. Kevin Johnson was getting beat quite a lot again today, and he got hurt again. So yeah, I think at this point Kevin Johnson is one of those players that, what could have been type of thing. What could he have been had he not suffered all those injuries in his career. It sucks, man, because his rookie year and even his second year, he was playing solid, but eventually injuries are gonna take their toll on some players, and unfortunately for Kevin Johnson, he might be one of them. Kareem Jackson, he got beat pretty bad by Juju Smith on this one long pass, but other than that, Kareem Jackson was our best corner of this game. I mean, yeah, for all the shit Kareem Jackson gets, it feels like for the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks, Kareem Jackson's been our best corner. And I don't think that says more about Kareem. I think it has more to say about Jonathan Joseph and Kevin Johnson. And of course, who could forget Andre Howell? Andre Howell left Juju Smith wide open. And that's just something Andre Howell does consistently. He's just simply not where he's supposed to be. It could be Andre Howell being an idiot, or it could be Vrabel confusing them. I don't know, man, but something's got to give. I think Andre Howell's got to go. A lot of people think Andre Howell's a good safety because he gets interceptions, but he's terrible. Come on. Terrible. Gilchrist, didn't really see much of him. He was just kind of there. D-line in general, run stopping wise, I thought they did a pretty good job. I was really expecting our run defense to get gashed by Le'Veon Bell because of the absence of DJ Reader, but our run defense is pretty solid, I guess. I mean, a lot of players stepped up on the run defense, mostly Cunningham, but we really need some pass rushers because there was no pass rush again, like all season. long. Clowney was the only one that's able to even do anything. Our offense, of course, TJ Yates, probably his worst career game. You know, after that first game against San Francisco, I thought maybe Yates could be our backup. But after these past 2 games, there's no way in hell Yates could be our backup. The guy is trash. Probably as bad as Savage. But man, he's terrible. And, O-line. Thought they did a good job run blocking. Davenport was meh. Suafilo has some pretty good blocks. Run blocking wise, of course. I mean, pass blocking, we already know what we're going to get from Suafilo. Run blocking, I feel like Suafilo's underrated when it comes to run blocking. The guy's really good. Run blocking. Greg Manx, of course, a good pass blocker. Not that great of a run blocker, but I feel like he held his own. Chad Slade, a good run blocker. Pass blocking, he was okay. There was a few times where he did miss blocks, but what can you expect from a guy who was on the practice squad a few weeks ago? Giacomini was Giacomini. Receivers, I mean, even if the receivers were there, Yates wouldn't have been able to hit them because Yates had a terrible game. Tight ends weren't even there. Hopkins, man, Hopkins continues to be Hopkins. He's open on more occasions, but Yates was being Yates. And that feels weird to say, man, because I really like Yates. But Yates did go into concussion protocol in the middle of the game. And then came in Tyler Heineken. I'm going to call him Heineken because, you know, the beer, whatever. And then he gets a concussion. But lucky for the Texans, or unlucky for the Texans, depending on what ways you want to look at things. Yates was back, and yeah, 34-6. Not much else you can really say about this game. I mean, it was expected. And as for Quisenberry, I thought Quisenberry played pretty well in the limited time he played. So I think he should get more reps. But with only 1 game left in the season, I mean, against the Colts, well, what are you really gonna see out there? Probably only good stuff because it's the Colts. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys for today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.